Welcome back to the Announcement Timespot. This is my third attempt to record this, so if I sound slightly irritated, it's not you, it's also not me, it's my equipment. The charity event is ongoing at the moment. This is a charity for Make-a-Wish International. It will be a Battletech game that will be on March 1st from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, taking place with the Battletech Below the Cutdown crew reprising their canon characters in a non-canon scenario. Donations are available for pre-order now to pick up rewards like forcing all of the players to play with a 30-second shot clock, or summoning new terrain tiles, changing the rules of the game, essentially. We're already a third of the way to our $500 goal, so thank you very much. And hopefully we can make it. I hope to see you there live. Solaris Nights will be coming to an end soon, and it will not be made into a regular AP Gaming Reel show. The format is just not going to work for it. It doesn't have that sort of excitement and oomph. With that said, I don't want to abandon it completely, and there have been some suggestions from people that we turn it into a 1-hour summary. I am eyeing towards a format that's closer to the YouTube channel Shut Up and Sit Down. They did documentaries on their gameplays of mega games, but specifically the ones that I like are their ones for Watch the Skies. So we will probably have a sort of narration by me of what happened, interspersed with high energy, interesting clips of the players playing at times where interesting things happen. Overall game, I think, was a bit more placid in the second half than would be truly entertaining. So we're going to do like a Xenogears style reveal. The Harvest Trials may be coming in April. This was a series of one-shots, tabletop RPG one-shots and board games that would have run during January and February in order to meet new cast members. This would be a chance for the audience to step up and show how well they work with others. And they were pushed back because instead we launched Battletech Below the Cutdown and Shadowrun. But now that my schedule should theoretically be more clear in April with the end of Solaris Nights, we will attempt to run it again. Your knowledge of the board game or the tabletop RPG that you sign up for is not what you're being tested on. What you're being tested on is your ability to cooperate with other former or current cast members or just other random people, your presentability, your audio clarity, that sort of thing. Do not feel like you can't sign up for something because you don't know the system. I'm aware that you might be signing up for something, and that's not what you're being tested for. The Game of Thrones show is probably going to be slotting in after Battletech Below the Cutdown ends. I anticipate 3 or 4 more Battletech episodes that will probably stretch 3 to 4 more months. But that's always fluid. So probably one whole real life season before I even begin putting Game of Thrones to paper. But here's the general idea. It will take place asynchronously. So we will have multiple cast members. I'm thinking as many as 10. And what we're going to do is we're going to have them either solo or in small groups, have scenes, and all have a cast channel together where we kind of report on what's happening. They will all be part of one family in what will probably be the Riverlands. And the affairs of that house are what we are going to be following. And players will be playing the members of that house, including the noble part and the house lord. A number of people have already went to me to sign up for this. I will be asking people that if you are interested, the strongest form of sign up that I can find is if you have multiple other current or former cast members that share time slots together, and you have a series of characters or story that you are interested in. So like if you want to be the highest level of nobility, like you're interested in playing the house lord and their wife or their kids or cousins or brothers or whatever, if you, or if you want to play like 2 knights together, 2 knights of that household who are like cool night bros who are out on an adventure when everything breaks down and the War of the Five Kings kicks off, and then they need to do something like get home or something. People who group together, their applications will be weighted more strongly than people who submit solo. I'm also looking for a co-GM. To be clear, if you are a co-GM, you cannot also be a player on the show. This person might record separately from me. They might have a group of players that I can't have the time for, but need to also film. They will be specifically chosen to help me with story issues. I am deeply concerned that I am not capable of putting the ironic twist and anti-Tolkien-esque George R. Martin spin that his writing, if not the shows, classically have. Well, whatever the guys who made the bad Game of Thrones called it, I don't know that I functionally have that. I'm also looking for an expert on Game of Thrones knowledge, but the structural storytelling part is more important to me. So keep that in mind. Applications are not open. I guess if you were really eager, like several people have been, you can send me your application. But I'd prefer you wait until they're open, unless you really got to get out there, unless you're super. All right, I think that covers everything. This has been the Announcement Timespot third recording. We're gonna see if this one will stick.